What is up, MJ&B fam? Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, welcome to our channel and thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be all about Benny's 6 weeks. So he is officially 6 weeks old. Yay! We did it! We did it! We did 6 weeks. Honestly, guys, it feels like such an accomplishment. I know 6 weeks is a really big week because this is the week that I'm going to go for my postpartum checkup. And hopefully, if everything goes well, I can start working out again. I'm going to film a video based on all of that and what the doctor tells me and what the last 6 weeks has looked like for me in terms of my recovery. So stay tuned for that. But this video is all going to be about Benny. Yay! Guys, I honestly feel like he's a human now and I can interact with him. He's talking now, so he does like little sounds. I mean, that was kind of sort of a little sound, but like he'll actually, if I sit there and I'm like talking to him, he'll be like, ah, oh, and he'll like make like little noises and it's so cute. I mentioned in another video that he smiled for the first time, so he's doing that a lot. Usually in the morning or right after a feed when he's really happy, he'll start smiling and it's like a full-faced smile. So that's really exciting and it's really rewarding. I feel like when they're younger, like they're so cute when they're like newborn stages, but when like they can start smiling and interacting with you, then I feel like it's like it makes it all worth it and it's kind of like validation for all like the hard work you've been doing. Oh yeah, big yawn. Big yawn. Good job. Good job, buddy. What else? He is officially in size 2 diapers now, which is crazy because size 1 diapers go up to I think 12 pounds and then or size 1 goes all the way up to 12 pounds, and then size 2 I think starts at like 11 pounds, I want to say. But I definitely don't think that he's 11 pounds yet. I think he's probably 10 pounds. I don't know because I don't have a scale. So when I go to the doctor, I'm going to bring him and I'm going to weigh him, and I'll let you guys know how much he weighs now. But yeah, he was having so many blowouts in his size 1 diapers. And so we switched to size 2, and they honestly aren't that much bigger, and he seems to be doing well. A sad thing that happened this week, so he was having, for people who've been watching, you know that we've been having lots of problems with him feeding. So he was breastfed for the first 5 weeks of his life, and he was getting really gassy and really fussy in the 5th week. So I didn't know if it was just because he was going through a growth spurt or whether it was because of my breast milk. A little bit of a backstory: when my mom was pregnant and having me and my 2 siblings, her breast milk gave a lot of issues in terms of like gassiness and fussiness. So she actually had to switch to formula. And I thought that was what was happening to me and what was happening to Benny. So what we did do in the 5th week is we switched to formula for 3 days and then just to test it out to see if that would help. And for the first 2 days it actually did help a lot, and he was doing a lot better. When he was on my formula, he would, from like the hours of like 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., he'd get like extremely fussy, and he'd cry for like 4 hours straight, and it'd be like really like fussiness and like screaming, crying, and he would like turn purple in the face because he was crying so hard. And then eventually at like 1 a.m. he would be so tired from crying that he would fall asleep from that. So I felt really bad, and I wanted to do everything that I possibly could to get that pain, or to take that pain away from him. So I did switch to formula. I switched to the Infamil brand, the regular formula, not the sensitive one, to begin with. And I tried that, and for the first 2 days it was good. He wasn't fussy at night, and it was seeming to be working. So I thought that it was just my breast milk. But then the 3rd day was honestly a day from frickin' hell. So that was yesterday, and he was screaming all day. Like, there was nothing that I can do. There was nothing that anyone really could do to calm him down. and I think it was because he was constipated, so he didn't poo all day yesterday. TMI, baby poop talk. And he finally at like, I think it was like 11 p.m. he finally pooped, and then after that he was good. But I don't know if it was because he was transitioning from breast milk to formula that his body had to get used to the formula, or whether it was just he was constipated. Like, I have no idea whether he didn't react well to the formula. I'm not too sure. But something I did do is I went and I bought new bottles that were supposed to be for anti-colic. And then I also bought sensitive formula. I didn't really have that much time to test it out. I tested it out for honestly a couple of hours, and he seemed to be doing better after that. I don't know, but I was extremely scared from formula, and I felt like he wasn't doing well on formula. So he's now back to breastfeeding, and he seems to be doing just fine on the breast. He slept from 11:30 last night to 6:30 a.m. So that's like, what, 7 hours that he slept straight, and he seemed to be very okay with that. Another improvement for him is that he's doing so much better at tummy time. So when I put him on the mat, he doesn't fuss. He actually loves being on his stomach, surprisingly. So he'll be able to lift his head up, and he doesn't fuss, which is amazing. Something, again, along the lines of feeding, he does have, I believe, is reflux. I'm not sure if it's like the full on, what is it, like GORD, gourd, which is like they throw up after every meal. So he definitely doesn't do that. So the doctor isn't concerned. I talked to my doctor, my pediatrician, about it, and he wasn't concerned. If your baby does have, I think it's gourd, I'm not sure, but like constant throwing up, like throwing up, not spitting up, my doctor said that they have to go in and do surgery. So they put him down and go in and like snip the muscle. There's basically like a little thing that has that leads from your stomach to your small intestine, and that thing right there, the muscle that surrounds it, is too strong, and so they'd have to go in and like cut that, and then they would allow the milk to flow from the stomach to the small intestine, and it wouldn't bring up the reflux. He is holding up his head a lot now. I can like hold him like this and he'll be completely fine, whereas when he was a newborn, that wasn't happening. I can situate him up, so I can like sit him with his back against stuff, and he will be able to support himself and sit up for long periods of time. So that's always exciting. Things he loves, he absolutely loves music. This is probably because I listened to a lot of music and played a lot of music when I was pregnant with him. So anytime I like break out the guitar or have music on in the background, it'll calm him down, which is so great. Another thing he loves is movement, which is probably a regular baby thing, or it's probably because I walked a lot with him when I was pregnant. Things that make him laugh. I don't know if he'll be able to laugh right now. We can see. I'll put you a little closer. Anytime you go, oh, he loves whistling. No, he's not doing it. But he loves whistling. He loves when we go, Benjamino! Benjamino! Jake's really good at that one. Oh, something that is a little trick that we learned. In order to make him sleep longer at night, we put a pillow like on top of his body. It's not on top of his face, and we're also there. We co-sleep with him. We're there to monitor him. So do not worry about that. And it's a very soft pillow, but he likes the pressure of it being on top of his body, and that is why he's able to sleep. Before, he would wake up all the time. Stand up. Oh, there we go. Look. Look, you're standing. Good job. Good job. So before, I would have to, before he would wake up like probably every 2 hours, and ever since we started doing this like pillow on top of him kind of trick, he, like I have to wake him up every 3 hours, and then at night I'll let him go for longer stretches. He is still co-sleeping with us. He doesn't like his bassinet as of yet. He likes to feel Mama and Dada and our warmth, and he likes to be close to us, right? He is a sweating machine. We don't like cover him in any sort of blanket when he goes to sleep, and he sweats like a lot. We'll like pick him up from the bed, and he will literally leave sweat stains on our bed. Another thing he loves is his his baby carrier. So I have the baby Catan. It's like a fabric wrap, and he absolutely loves that. He stays in like really weird positions when he's in it. Like the other day he was literally doing some like weird shape with his body, but he slept like that for 3 hours straight, and he was so comfortable and didn't wake up. And I think it's because the wrap like gives him warmth, and it also keeps him close to me. He can hear my heartbeat and smell me and feel comforted from that, so he loves that. We take him in that when we go out to like the mall, or when he's like fussy around the house, I'll like put him in that, and then I'm able to still do things around the house and not have to carry him. But I think this week I've started to see his personality surface a little bit. So my mom says that, so with me, I do a thing where I zone out a lot, and I'll go somewhere in my mind, she says, and he does that as well. So it's so funny. He'll just be so like there and present with us, and then all of a sudden he'll just like start dazing off, and you kind of have to like snap him back into it. So my mom says that he gets that from me. But other than that, like, he's very stubborn, like me, and also Jake. If he wants something, he wants something. When he's hungry, it's like he needs it now. As soon as he wakes up, if he doesn't have food in his mouth within like a couple seconds of him waking up, he's screaming. But I also think he is going to be a little jokester. He loves laughing and moving around. He actually smiled like pretty early on. The smiles are supposed to happen between like week 6 and week 8, and he started smiling at like week 4, but before that it was kind of just like gassiness. See, Mama, stop talking about me. Do I have to get consent to talk about you? Yeah? Do I have to sign something? Do I have to sign a waiver? 2019, right? But yeah, guys, that is pretty much all that I can think of right now for his 6-week update. Make sure before you go to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from us. We come out with videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? Can you say bye-bye? Oh, that's a nice verb. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.